This is the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News, where we present some of the top stories from this week and your weekend weather forecast. I'm Amber Jenks. Stay tuned for the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
One of our top stories for this week was about the Monument Hill fire near Quincy, which forced about 24 people from their homes when a wildfire sparked late Tuesday night. Reporter Joe Utter was on the scene throughout the night and has the story.
People evacuated near the Monument Hill fire near Quincy were allowed to return to their homes Wednesday morning. Grant County Fire District 3 Chief Don Fortier said Wednesday morning fire lines surround about 95% of the fire, which covered about 2,100 acres and destroyed 5 structures. Fortier described the scene when he first arrived.
When I arrived, we had fire burning quickly, wind-driven to the east in heavy sage and dry grasses, and we immediately imposed a level 3 evacuation for all the homes in the area.
Fortier said structure protection became priority as the wind pushed the fire east along Road 13 northwest.
Well, we had to kind of put fighting the fire off for a little bit because we knew this thing was going down to the homes, so we went down and did structure protection until we were confident that we're not going to get into the homes, and then we went back to the fire lines and started fighting the fire again.
The strong winds that initially caused the fire to spread reportedly died down about 4 a.m., giving firefighters a chance to catch up to the flames.
Around 4 o'clock this morning, Mother Nature helped us out by reducing the winds, and we were able to get a line of about 95% around that fire. The fire's laid down inside containment lines mostly right now, but we're starting to get flare-ups as the winds increase and the temperatures increase throughout the day.
About 24 people were forced to evacuate just after midnight. Grant County Sheriff's Office spokesman Kyle Foreman said everyone was able to get out safely.
We also had deputies, Washington State troopers, and Quincy police officers going door to door to warn people in the path of the fire to get out of their homes. We really appreciate the cooperation that we had from the public in this. It can be difficult and very stressful. We also appreciate the law enforcement officers who went door to door, risking their lives in advance of a flame front, so they could warn people to get out of harm's way.
The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Fortier said he's hoping to have the fire fully contained Wednesday evening as new strike teams relieve firefighters who were on scene all morning. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
4th of July celebrations featuring fireworks, parades, and live music should provide plenty of entertainment for people across Grant County. Reporter Jeff Chu has the details.
4th of July celebrations mark Independence Day in Moses Lake, George, Soap Lake, and at Grand Coulee Dam. In Moses Lake, 4th of July events begin at 8 a.m. with the opening of the Farmers Market at McCosh Park. The Farmers Market raised money for this year's festivities. Events in Moses Lake include a food truck rodeo, arts in the park, and a bounce house for kids. The Farmers Market will remain open until 3 p.m. Live entertainment starts at 10 a.m. at the park's Centennial Amphitheater. Cruise Control and Dime Store Profits play up until the fireworks show at dusk. The American Legion Honor Guard will present the colors with the singing of the national anthem prior to the fireworks show. George kicks off its event at 7 a.m. on the 4th with breakfast at the George Community Hall Kitchen. The Cherry Bomb Run starts at 8:30 a.m. A 10 a.m. parade runs down Montmorency Boulevard, fronting the Community Hall with registration at 9 a.m. The Georgettes' construction of a giant cherry pie at Rotary Pie Pavilion takes place in the morning. The pie, which has been constructed each year since the 1950s, will be served at noon for $1 apiece. Live music begins at 12:20 on stage in the park and runs until dusk when a fireworks display is launched in George. Soap Lake celebrates Smokeyam Days on Saturday with a parade featuring banners that honor fallen heroes from Washington State. The parade along Main Avenue begins at 11 a.m. with Ephrata musician Mary Leffelbein singing the national anthem at Kenna and Main. A Soap Lake Senior Center pancake breakfast is served beginning at 7 a.m. The center is located at 121 2nd Avenue Southeast. At 1 p.m., barbecued beef and salmon is to be served on Notaris Lodge's lawn at 236 Main Avenue East. The 4th of July Festival of America takes place at Grand Coulee Dam Saturday and Sunday in the park below Grand Coulee Dam Visitor Center. Arts, crafts, and foods are served from 11 a.m. to 9:45 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. A beer garden is open from 2 to 9 p.m. Live music plays at 5:30 p.m. Saturday and 4 p.m. Sunday. Fireworks launch off the Grand Coulee Dam at 10 p.m. after the laser light show. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.